One of the biggest issues for the farmer is fertility. How do you maintain and then how do you build fertility? When we came to our farm in 1961, I could walk the entire farm and never set foot on a piece of vegetation. That's how barren it was. We had huge areas of nothing but rock. It didn't even grow weeds or anything. It was just solid rock shale. We had big, deep gullies. I mean, this place wouldn't support, 15 cows. And over the years, we did a lot of different things, but one of the best things we did was start the Carbonaceous Diaper. So essentially, in the winter, we feed hay under this awning. It's just a shed roof under the awning. This feeder gate raises and lowers to accommodate the bedding buildup, and we just keep adding carbon. And this was, this was, I don't know if you can see the steam coming off of that, but 6 weeks ago, this was manure and urine. Today, you can put milk on this and eat it for breakfast. It's compost, it's aerobic compost. So how do we do that? Well, we use the pigs. And instead of making windrow compost piles and all that stuff, as we add bedding to the cows to absorb their manure and urine through the winter, we add corn to it. The corn then ferments in here, and there are bits of corn in here, and they're all fermented. Where's some corn, pigs? They eat it all. The corn then feeds the pigs. There's one. There's a kernel of corn right there. There's another one. Okay, another kernel of corn. And see, they're mushy. You can just squeeze them, and they ferment. And the pigs love fermented corn. They like fermented corn better than fresh corn. And as they seek the corn, they turn it like a big egg beater, and the turning then injects the oxygen, and the oxygen turns it into aerobic compost. Boy, that's good. And it breaks down the manure and urine and locks it up into stable compost, which we then spread on the fields. So we use the biomass, the carbon in the woods, to upgrade woods. We cut out, dead trees, junk trees, crooked trees, fence line encroachment trees. There's always stuff to deal with in trees. We have a big commercial chipper. The chipper is our fertilizer, our carbon generator, and we add that in here as a carbonaceous diaper. Then we turn the pigs in. They seek the fermented corn, turn it all up into aerobic compost, and then we can spread that on the fields. So since 1961, these solid rock areas have filled in. The same areas that wouldn't support 10 cows 60 years ago now feed 100 cows. So we've seen just unbelievably multiplicative increase in productive capacity. And the coolest thing is, when we took our first soil samples in the early 1960s, we averaged 1% organic matter. Today, we average over 8% organic matter. Every 1% increase in organic matter holds 20,000 gallons of water per acre. So on 100 acres, if you go up 7 clicks per acre, that's 140,000 gallons per acre. 7 times 20,000 times 100, it's like 11 million gallons of water we can now hold on 100 acres that we couldn't hold 60 years ago. That's a game changer. That's a game changer. Whether you're in a wet area or a dry area, to be able to hold that much water. And the organic matter, of course, is what feeds the soil. This is what grew soil. Soil, the deep soils that we have did not start. They did not develop from 10-10-10 chemical fertilizer. They developed from decomposing organic matter. Sunlight turned into biomass, combined with manure and urine, real-time soil development.